What is happening, everybody? My name's Seven and welcome to a Ghost Recon Wildlands video. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at the top 5 glitches that have been discovered in the game that we've experienced and that have been seen in the past but have now been patched. So we're going to be looking at a bunch of different glitches. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you enjoy this video, please leave a rating on it, like it, and comment, of course, your thoughts. And if you've ever experienced any of these glitches, please do let me know. So let's get into number 1. Now the first glitch that we have today is known as the very rude Easter egg. That's what I named it, and the footage you've seen in the background was some very rare footage where I managed to capture this. Now if you fly around the map and you travel around, you will see soldiers, farmers and random civilians going for wheeze, and you'll see them doing it all over the place. However, in this glitch I managed to somehow find a section in Nydia Flores's mansion in Barveshos. they all just kept on peeing everywhere. Like there was just, that's all they kept doing. They would walk to a new position in the maze, they would pee. They'd walk to another position in the maze, they would pee. They would recognize that you were there and then go and pee again, and it was a constant cycle. Now I know that this action occurs across the map, but in such a confined small space, this was happening. Like 4 or 5 different people were going around and just doing this, and it was just happening over and over again. And no matter what I did when I was recording this, it just kept happening. So the first glitch is known as the very rude Easter egg because for some reason in this very confined space everyone just kept peeing themselves. The second Easter egg I have for you was absolutely hilarious. When we did this recording I was dying. Oh my god, it was so funny. All of these will be linked in the description if you want to go check out the full videos. And honest to god, this one we called the deep hole Easter egg, but it is just really a glitch. It's just a deep hole glitch, and basically what happens is you get caught in this tight confined space between 2 rocks, and the terrain hasn't really rendered very well, so you get spazzed around and then you fall through underneath this, and when you fall underneath it you will fall under the map and you'll be able to pull out your parachute, or you'll even be able to just keep on falling to your death. And this will allow you to see the entire world of Ghost Recon Wildlands from a completely different perspective, looking down upwards. And it's very interesting because you can obviously fly quite far with a parachute as long as you don't hit any of the obstacles, because sometimes you will see floating rocks and islands underneath the map as well. So it's all very weird. It's a very odd world, but if you want to go and find this, go and check out the video. So number 2 is the deep hole glitch. Moving on to number 3, this was so funny when we recorded this. Oh, I had so much fun making this video, and it was so funny, honestly. So for some reason, whenever we would sit inside of a vehicle, so we would sit inside of a helicopter or a boat, and our guys, including our own characters, would just start going crazy. Now we tried this with our mates, and of course you've seen that in the background. So we would sit very still and we wouldn't touch our controllers, and then next thing you know, our guys started stretching and started bending and started flying like hundreds of thousands of kilometers away from our character, legit, like going completely off the Ghost Recon Wildlands map, just poof, vanish. And this glitch was insane. Like, so I had to call it the Slender because it literally stretched, and when you stretched you did look like the Slender, so I called this one the Slender glitch. If you've ever experienced it, please do let us know in the comments. Honestly, this is such a funny one because you just start bopping back and forth and you see each other just flying about, and even though you've got the control, you're like, mate, my character's on crack or something here. So number 3 is the Slender glitch. Moving on to number 4, this is a very interesting one. Now this one is patched and it was a glitch exploit. So basically we would exploit a glitch with this guy in Narco Road, so we would talk to him and this whole entire glitch would occur basically where he would give us a weapon every time, and these weapons, when you cycled through them and you kept repeating this, it would gift you DLC weapons that hadn't been released, that were inside of the game that just Ubisoft hadn't released yet to the store. So we were technically getting free items, one of which was a Unidad minigun. That's what I called it. This minigun was beastly, and it was such a powerful, destructive weapon, and it was actually designed for vehicles, so it was never going to be released to players. But through this exploit we were able to actually find this item and basically just wreak havoc with it. So imagine a guy walking around with a minigun. Well, you don't need to because we actually did it. So number 4 is the minigun glitch. It is so bloody cool, man. I just wish it was still around. I miss that minigun. Now the 5th glitch I have for you today is known as the Jesus glitch, or just the walking on water glitch. It's very, very cool, and it can still be done today. It hasn't been patched yet. So it can happen in multiple different areas, but the best area to do this in is Aguade Verde. So what you would do is you would fly down close to the water, and as you're close to the water, you would jump out of your helicopter, and it would cause your character to go into the diving motion as if they're going to parachute. When they dive, it would dive through the surface of the water, and you would glitch under the surface of the water and be able to pull your parachute. This would open up the ability to be able to see the entire underworld of Guade Verde, and you would actually be able to land and walk around on the lake's bed. So you wouldn't actually glitch underneath the map, you would just glitch under the water's surface, which meant you could stay alive and stay under there as long as you actually wanted. This glitch can also be triggered by going into the animation that is associated with swimming and then walking out of this, and it would cause you to walk on thin air and eventually you would float down. You can do this by going to the Villa Verde waterfalls, but it's a very difficult glitch to get, so the easiest version is to go to Guade Verde. So the fifth and final glitch of today is known as the Jesus glitch. I hope this showcase of these 5 glitches inspires you to go and try and find some more in the game itself, or even go and test these ones and see if any of them still work or if they've changed a little bit. They're a lot of fun and they're just daft little things you can do in the game as exploits when you're playing with your friends. So definitely go check them out, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you in a future video. My name's been Seven, also known as Martin Lee Wood. Like and comment on all that you love. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.